Hello everybody, I'm Joy and welcome back to Sustainable Jungle, where we share sustainability tips, tricks, hacks, products, brands and stories to better our planet. Today we're sharing some of our favorite sustainable and ethical online retailers that are a little, scratch that, a lot more eco-friendly than the giant that is Amazon. No, you won't find 642 different bamboo toothbrush options on these platforms because yes, there are smaller ranges and less brands, but those brands typically have very strong values and care about their impact, and in some cases the stores themselves will make their own in-house products to their own high standards. So why bother changing your Amazon shopping habits? Well, more than a third of us are actually hitting that add to cart button every week, in many cases just for one or two items at a time. And over half of us are buying things online that we normally would once purchase in store, like groceries, personal care products, and even toilet paper. So that's a heck of a lot of high emission logistics like warehousing, shipping, and delivery just for a bit of convenience. And we won't even go into all the other complaints there are out there about Amazon's practices from an ethical standpoint. All this to say that choosing more eco-friendly shopping options that have reduced, thoughtful packaging, sustainably designed product ranges, better approaches to logistics, and better consideration for people and the environment along the supply chain massively reduces your footprint and your negative impact on the world. And in some cases, these platforms pay it forward in their own way. Some give profits or products to charity, others offset shipping emissions or hold volunteer days, and a few do all of the above. So there's a lot of reasons to support these stores. And FYI, this is not a sponsored video. These are just the stores we love, each of them with their own unique offering, and we've been featuring many of them on our website for many years, so have gotten to know some of the people behind the businesses. Okay, first up on the list is Earthhero. Last I checked, they had more than 250 vetted brands, making them one of the biggest sustainable alternatives to Amazon. They cover just about every category, including kitchen and beauty products, travel and outdoor gear, school supplies and stationery, clothing and accessories, baby products, pet products, cleaning supplies, electronics, and you can even shop for specific gift categories like kids and babies and him and her, etc. What we love about Earthhero is that they make it super easy to shop your values, whether that's vegan, black-owned, woman-owned, organic, zero-waste, upcycled, made in the USA, all of the above. They have the ability to sort by 12 of these value categories, which is actually the most comprehensive that we've seen. On each product page, you can see a description of the brand's eco-credentials, the packaging it will come in, where it's made, what it's made with and without. They also detail any relevant certifications and even give a little summary of what to do at the end of the product's life. For example, they may confirm that a product is compostable or requires tricky e-waste recycling programs via prepaid return envelopes. This piece of information is useful because it helps shoppers to better weigh up the long-term impact of their purchases. So I thought I'd take you through their sites and wanted to specifically highlight their Black-owned section, as not many other platforms offer this. So, navigating through the sites, you can actually shop by value, as I mentioned. So you click here on Black owned and see all the products on the site that are made by a Black owned business. We know and love this brand here, Baxter Wood. They have these rubber Chelsea boots, which I just love. So much so that actually we featured these boots and this brand in a couple of the articles on our site. And so beyond stocking eco-friendly products, Earthhero is a B Corp, climate neutral certified, a 1% for the planet member, and to make sustainability even more accessible, all orders are over $60 ship free. Next up is Urbankissed. Urbankissed is like a one-stop shop for ethically made and inclusive clothing, jewelry, and accessories. They have something like 10,000 plus products, from sustainable jumpsuits to hoodies and handbags. They also offer beauty products and homewares. Styles come in extra small to 5XL, and they prioritize some more sustainable fabrics like GOTS certified organic or recycled cotton, Tencel, Lyocell, Modal, recycled and synthetics, and many are Ecotech certified or Blue Sun approved, which basically just means that they're made free of toxic chemicals. When sourcing brands for their platform, they use their own slow and ethical index, which basically analyzes potential partners or brands on a variety of environmental and social impact measures like ethical sourcing and fair trade production. This means that they prioritize vegan and or small batch makers. Many brands they stock have their own charitable initiatives and eco attributes, and Urbankissed offsets shipping for all orders to ensure a carbon neutral delivery at no cost to you. Let's navigate the site a little to illustrate some of the shopping experience. I'm going to take a look here through the jewelry section and come over here to the filters. I'm going to filter for empowers traditional artisans to get a selection of products that meet this value. I'm going to select La Luna Rose because they have some lovely items here. So let's take a look at one of their beautiful pieces. Scrolling down, you can read more about the product, the brand, and the impact. In this case, La Luna Rose pieces are handmade in small batches in Indonesia. Next on the list is a brand that we feature across our site in so many articles, Madetrade. If you're looking for exceptionally designed and ethically sourced goods, you probably can't do much better than Madetrade. They stock a heap of categories from over 150 brands, small businesses and artisans, including bedding and bath products, home goods from rugs and curtains to planters and lighting, furniture, kitchen and dining ware, clothing, shoes, accessories and gifts. Madetrade extensively reviews each of their partners' supply chain and working conditions, and every product they stock must also at least have 2 of Madetrade's 8 core values, which are fair trade, handcrafted, made in the USA, BIPOC owned, sustainable materials, recycled or upcycled, vegan, and women owned. And you can also specifically shop by each of these values, which makes the shopping experience just that much more streamlined. Madetrade is a woman-owned, family-run company. They're certified carbon neutral and offset both outbound and inbound shipping and returns. And as a member of 1% for the Planet, their annual profit sharing contribution goes to the regenerative textile organization Fibershed. Let's head over to their site. I'm going to beeline for their homeware section, as I can just spend hours here drooling over these pieces. We have an article on laundry baskets, and I remember some of the beauties that Madetrade offers in this category. So let's take a quick look. Oh yes, how beautiful are these in their laundry baskets. These are handcrafted, made from recycled materials, and if you scroll down, you can read more about the brand, who pays living wages to all artisan partners across Africa. All right, next on the list, we have Thrive Market. This is your go-to for sustainable and organic grocery shopping. They stock over 6,000 products from 150 plus brands, covering all of your foodie bases like snacks, sweets, cooking staples, baking, pantry essentials, wine, meat and seafood, cleaning and laundry, babies and kids, food, vitamins and supplements, and food for pets. You can specifically shop by diet, whether you're vegan, keto, paleo, dairy-free, kosher, raw, vegetarian, or simply organic. And you can also shop by values like animal welfare, food access, carbon impact, fair trade, sustainable sourcing, non-GMO, non-artificial ingredients, and regenerative agriculture. Thrive Market operates on a subscription model. For $5 a month, they schedule a recurring delivery for all your staples. They buy directly from the brands, and doing so cut out the retailer markup, which can save you up to 30%. They're also a certified B Corp, and each order to your door will come in recyclable and compostable packaging via carbon neutral shipping, all from a zero waste warehouse. This next platform needs no introduction. We have Etsy next up. Etsy is almost certainly the biggest Amazon alternative, aiming to keep commerce human. Their maker-to-peer marketplace is home to more than 2.5 million sellers. You can find anything under the sun here, from eco-friendly gifts to Black-owned jewelry shops. And they're also an excellent resource for vintage finds, edibles like chocolate, beauty products, and just about anything a small business can make, literally anything. And you can narrow down your search even further to shops that focus on sustainable and ethical production. And you can see that a lot of these have had a massive cult following because of the quality of their offering. We've actually covered a heap of these exceptional brands on our website, so we'll pop some links to the show notes to the articles that feature some of these. But let's take a look at one of them here just to illustrate the point. A feature that I use all the time on Etsy is the shop location filter, because it allows me to support makers near me. Not only is this great for supporting local, it massively reduces travel miles and shipping emissions. So let's look for an example for some zero waste cleaning products. Let's search for unpaper towels and filter down over here for shop locations in the USA. Scrolling down, yes, this is a brand that we know and love, Marley's Monsters, who actually created the unpaper towels. Besides democratizing and decentralizing the sale of all kinds of goods by creating an accessible home for ethical brands and planet-minded makers, Etsy became the first global platform to offset 100% of their shipping and packaging emissions, and they use 100% of renewable energy to power their operations. Next up, we popped a beauty and wellness focused platform on the list, and I'm talking about allnaturalcollection. This site offers a collection of all natural skincare, makeup, hair, bath, body, and wellness products. Founded by a busy mother of 2, allnaturalcollection started with the simple desire to search for better beauty products. Their focus is on beauty and wellness products made with the highest quality, ethically sourced ingredients, ideally from brands that prioritize sustainable farming practices, fair wages, and better packaging. They feel particularly strongly about product safety, so the products that they stock never include known or suspected toxins, and they list all the ingredients on each product page, so shoppers can be extra sure about what they're putting on their skin. Popping over to the site now, let's see. I'm going to take a look at some makeup and filter for vegan ingredients, and wow, ton of great brands here. We've mentioned Axiology before. They're one of our all-time best brands. They're one of the very first we featured on our site back in 2017. The next site on our list is going to cover a completely different product category, tech and electronics. We're looking at eBay refurbished. With a few rare exceptions, tech products on the whole have a long way to go before any of them are truly sustainable, which is why pre-loved tech is actually the most sustainable tech. And arguably the biggest and most affordable e-commerce option for buying secondhand tech and electronics is eBay refurbished. So they sell gently used or sometimes unused open box products that have been professionally tested and restored, and each comes with a minimum 1-year warranty. And eBay's money-back guarantee aside, they also throw in a 30-day free returns for all refurbished products for any reason. But try to avoid that, of course. You know, get what you need. From laptops and cell phones to vehicle, electronics and drones, they also offer all types of home and garden tech like power tools, kitchen appliances, ceiling fans, and generators. You can shop by item type, category, or brand, and you can also filter by the condition depending on how new or unused you want the product to be. All in all, you can save about 50% off the cost of something new. So let's take a look at an example here on the eBay refurbished page. Now, I've been in the market for a sports watch recently, so I'm curious to see what they have. Let's click on smartwatches and see what they offer. Scrolling down, I can see products with that eBay refurbished badge at the bottom. And clicking on one of these products, I can clearly see the quality, the specs, and the price, which is obviously a lot cheaper than buying new. And that's a wrap on some of our go-to more sustainable online retailers. We'd love to know, what are your best ethical alternatives to Amazon? What do you recommend we try? Let me know in the comments below. The sustainable takeaway, of course, is we all shop and we all do it online sometimes to some extent. So why not do it a little bit better? Thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. I'm Joy from Sustainable Jungle. Happy, better shopping.